what's up? Okay, so this is going to be kind of a different type of video. I was going to play golf at this 9-hole course that I didn't ever know about. That's just one town over from my hometown. And apparently it's completely abandoned. It doesn't look like they've really cut any grass in like at least a year. So hopefully I don't get bitten by any snakes, but I'm going to try and play this course. Obviously I'm not going to be putting because there are no greens, and hopefully I don't lose too many balls. But anyways, let's get right into it.
All right, so on hole one, I'm teeing off with my hybrid because I don't have any tees. So I'm just going off the ground. I hit it dead straight. It was a great shot down the middle of the fairway.
I don't know why no one has worked on this course, but the city that this course is in bought the house from the university that owned it. It's a really small school that owned this course, and they sold it to the city about 4 or 5 years ago. And I thought that that meant that they would do something with it, or at least maintain it. But apparently the city never actually did anything to maintain this course. So everything is overgrown. Look, I'm just walking through the reeds right now looking for my ball. The thing is, I have no idea how far I hit it. I think I hit it pretty good. Let me get to the middle of the fairway. But yeah, this is really, really strange. So this course is pretty much completely abandoned. There's a freaking deer. Do you see that? But there's just a deer chilling in the middle of the fairway. Holy crap. Okay, so I couldn't find my ball. Tee's all the way back there. The hole is 340 yards apparently, and I normally hit my hybrid about like 190, so that's right where the 150 yard marker is, right there. So I'm gonna just drop it here and then smack it. I really have nowhere to aim, but I'm gonna just see what's up there when I get up there. So let's have at it.
At about 150 to the pin, I'm hitting with my 5-iron. Hit a little bit of a slice left, but still in play.
Okay, once again, I could not find my ball, but you know how I said that this probably hasn't been touched in at least a year? I think I might have underestimated that. Come check this out. This is the bunker right here. You can obviously see the sand, and you can see where the edges used to be. Look at what's right in front of it. It's a whole freaking tree. And this isn't like some new little baby sapling. This thing has been here for a couple years at least. At least. Like, it's already pretty tall. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's definitely been here for a little bit. And it's right in between where the bunker is and where the green would be, which just isn't what you would do on a normal golf course. So I have a feeling that this has been this way for like at least 3 years. So I'm playing on a course that hasn't been touched in 3 years. But honestly, like, I have no idea how I would be able to play this alone. I think the only way that you'd be able to play this and have any fun at all and not lose like a dozen golf balls would be to play with a friend and have like a 4-wheeler or a gator or something, and have one friend like out in the fairway or where the fairway would be and see exactly where the ball went, and then swap places and then do that again, which obviously takes a lot of time. But just playing on a course that's like this wild looking would be insane. To actually play and not lose. Like, I've taken 2 shots and I've lost 2 balls, and they were good shots too. I mean, the second one was a little bit of a slice, but it was still in bounds easily. The first one was dead straight down the middle, and I couldn't find it. So yeah, I don't think that I should play another hole. I'm a little bit scared that there's like snakes and stuff out here. I do want to play this course again, so if you do want to see more content like this, please comment and like and tell me, Dalton, hey, we don't care that you're scared of snakes. You know, I think I'll walk around the course a little bit and show y'all what it looks like, because I've only seen the first hole. So what you're seeing for the first time is what I'm seeing for the first time, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna check it out a little bit. Hopefully I don't get bit by a snake. I'm still a little bit scared of that. I actually had a coworker, if you saw my last video, the little the scorecard. I work at a golf course now. Not this one, obviously, but I work at a golf course. One of my coworkers got bit by a snake. He was being kind of stupid. He saw it, and then he tried to grab it by its neck, and then it whipped around and bit him on the finger. It wasn't venomous or anything, but it was a pretty big snake. It was like a 4-foot long snake. So, definitely gonna steer clear of that stuff. But yeah, let's check out the rest of this course. Alright, so I found where the cart path would have been, which is kind of nice. Not having to walk through tall grass. Get all itchy. Tee number 2. Holy crap. Alright, y'all gotta see this. Look at that. It looks like the African savanna. This is insane. This course has so much potential. I don't know why they abandoned it. It really is a shame. There are nice courses like this that just never are given the care that they deserve. There's hole 9. Apparently that's the last hole. This is just 9 holes. Par 5, 500 yards. So really more like a long par 4 when you think about it. Well, no, that's like a short par 5. Because the thing is, on Google Maps, it shows the course and it looks a little bit dinged up. Like the greens are kind of messed up a little bit, but you can still see where the greens are. Like you can still see the course. You can still see the fairways and everything. And like Google Maps isn't that outdated, is it? Like they take the pictures at least like once a year. All right, so here's the green to hole 2. I'm gonna hold it up. I can't see it. Hopefully y'all saw it. But yeah, it actually, like, look at that little ridge with the little bunker behind it. Man, if someone just fixed this course up, it would be so cool. Maybe I should just come out here with a push mower and fix it up myself. Just push mow this whole entire place. Lay down some seed that I got from Home Depot or Lowe's or something. Just make this my own little project. Do it for free. That would be fun if I didn't already have a job. And if it didn't cost like $1 million. That's the reason why it's abandoned. It's because golf courses can be expensive. But really, this course does not need to be that expensive. Look how beautiful it already is. You can leave most of this the way it is with all this long grass. That looks so cool. And then just build a couple fairways. That's all you need. Build a couple fairways, build a couple greens, build a couple bunkers, and that's all you really need. I really wish I had the money to fix this place up. So I'm assuming that this is the women's tee right here. 247 yards, which is not half bad. Probably the men's tees are back there. Probably a little bit closer to 300. Still a pretty short par 4. Yeah, there aren't even any water traps here. Honestly, I'm gonna be real here. I'm not a fan of water traps on a golf course unless they're already there. You know what I mean? I don't like man-made lakes on a golf course. They just always seem to get way too much algae on them, and they're just hard to maintain and still make look good. Which is the good thing about this course. This course doesn't have any water traps. So it's perfect. It's perfect for this part of North Carolina. This hole would have been a lot easier to find my ball. You can tell that someone went through here and mowed it. I guess probably just the city. The city probably has to mow some of it. Oh, did y'all hear that? I really hope my phone picked that up. I'm sorry if the audio is bad. I'm recording this all on my phone. But there was a hawk and it just, or an eagle. It honestly sounded kind of like an eagle. This looks like the exact spot that people in a cult would live. Just like this open field with tall grass and woods where they go and execute people. Fun times. Let's see what this is. It looks like a doghouse. Oh no, it's just a trash can. You can see it. I don't really want to open it. There's that hawk. Yeah, it's just a trash can. Ugh. I don't know what this is. An elevated toilet that's double-sided for group poops. See? Poop goes down there. Poop chute. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's probably where you put water coolers. I'm stupid. So that was hole 3 back there. I'm pretty sure that hole 4 goes up there, and then 5 comes back here or something like that. I don't know, because that's 9 up there. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. All I know is that that direction is back to where my car is, and back to civilization. Yeah, so people still drive through here. I'm pretty sure this is too wide to be a 4-wheeler. This had to have been at least like, it might even be too wide for a gator. This might have been a freaking car. I don't know. But you know, my thought is, it's right outside of a major city. This isn't in like the middle of nowhere. There's literally like a Target half a mile away from here. It's desirable land that people just don't use. I say, fix it up, make a really nice golf course, because it's so beautiful out here. Look how beautiful this is. I cannot explain enough how beautiful this course is. Aside from when you get down and dirty into the fairway, then it's a little bit rough. But just the views from it, oh my gosh. I think that more courses need to be like this, not abandoned. But you know, apart from the fairways, if you just leave a course be, it really shows how much God's beauty in his craftsmanship is. You know, you think about some of the nicest courses, or the nicest holes in the world. What's the attraction to all of them? You know, you look at Harbor Town, Hilton Head, number 18. The iconic part of that hole, other than the lighthouse, is the marsh that's right beside the fairway. You look at number 12. It's either 12 or 13 at Augusta National. I always forget which one. It's the par 3. Thing that people always talk about there is the azaleas. They literally schedule the tournament based on when these flowers bloom. What other courses? Pebble Beach, obviously the ocean and the cliffs. You know, that's the coolest part about that hole. That par 3 that goes really far downhill, if I'm not mistaken. Pinehurst. It was renovated in 2014 to look like what Donald Ross originally architected it as. And oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I went to the tournament, the US Open there, and it's probably the coolest course you'll ever see. It's just got sand on the sides of the fairways. It honestly looks a little bit like this, because we're literally just like 50 miles north of Pinehurst right now. And on either side of the fairways it's just sand and like tall grass like this. It literally looks like this, only there's really nice fairways down the middle and a little bit more sand, but otherwise it looks a heck of a lot similar to this. There's just so much potential with any piece of land. I think that's the beautiful thing about golf, is that you can really turn anywhere into a course. I think that one day I'd want to be a golf architect. I think that's always kind of been a dream job of mine, but I never really realized that it was a possibility until I started working at this course. And I realized, hey, wait a second, I have connections now, because I work for a company that runs some of the nicest golf courses in North Carolina, and I think Tennessee. I think there's a couple courses out in Tennessee that they own, but I technically work for them. So I have connections through this company, and I have a passion. I actually have drawn like dream courses in mind all the time, just like on graph paper. I'll just draw like a little like par 3 course. Or, you know, I'll take like a plot of land that's vacant and I'll draw a course on it. I think I might do that with this. Maybe show it to y'all. Yeah, there's the clubhouse all the way up there. There it is. There's civilization. But yeah, I think that that's really a dream job of mine. It's kind of weird because I'm about to be a senior in mechanical engineering, which has little to nothing to do with golf architecture, except maybe like irrigation or something like that. So I'm not going to get a degree in anything related to this. I still think it could be a heck of a lot of fun if I got like an internship or something. I want to build a course like this. When I got here, there was someone just hitting balls. Maybe I'll talk to him and ask him whatever happened to this course. He probably knows. Because like I said, it was literally just a couple years ago. I actually saw the reviews of this course. I'll show them up on screen. But they're from like a couple years ago, and they were like, yeah, you know, we showed up and no one was here, so we just kind of played. So don't know who to pay, but played a free round. I figured, oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe that was just when they were under different management, and now they're doing better, since I looked at the satellite and it looked like the course was actually kept up well. Not well, but kept up to the point where you could actually play it, unlike this. Yeah, this is hole 9 right here. That's so cool. Dog leg right. But yeah, as we walk up to the 18th green, I'd like to thank you for watching this. I think that's really, really cool. Maybe you don't think it's cool, but I came here thinking that I'd play actual golf. Turned out to just be more of an adventure than anything else, which is kind of awesome. If you watch Erik Anders Lang, he has a series called Adventures in Golf. I think that he ought to come out here. This is kind of an adventure in golf, wouldn't you say? So awesome. This is so cool. I mean, just looking at a piece of land like this, you can just see how cool it could be. Man, I'm getting excited. I think that just working on a golf course, I want to fix it up right now. I want to get a weed whacker and knock out a bunch of this stuff. Get a mower, fix up the greens. There isn't really much grass to actually clean up. See, okay, so here we go. This grass is actually cut. I don't know who cut it. It probably was that guy that was just hitting balls. Probably just did it for fun. Probably just pulled his own mower out and cut it himself. I want to see what else happened. Anyways, we're coming to the end. I'm going to talk to this guy and ask him what all happened to this course. I'll let you know afterwards when I'm back inside. But yeah, I'll see you later.
So it's been a couple days since I went out on the course, and I've done a little bit of research. I kind of pieced together what that guy told me about and the research that I did on my own about this course. And so basically what's going on right now is that the course has been closed for quite a while, like we saw, but volunteers still cut hole 9 so that old members and people in the community can still use that small little part of the course. So that's a nice thing, but it's not anything official. Apparently there have already been surveyors from the town of Garner to plan on building a new park on top of the course. They're not restoring it, but what they're doing is the property of the park itself is actually a lot larger than the course. So they're actually adding a lot of stuff outside of the course that's really cool. Like there's a disc golf course that they're planning on building back in the woods, but planning on having like playgrounds. And there's also a lake adjacent to the golf course that there's a bunch of stuff going on. And I think that that's good. I think that's good that they're using the land for meaningful things. I do think that the issue, though, is that the town is not using the course to its full capabilities. It seems like they just wanted to do anything except a golf course. And they didn't know what to do with all this land. So they just added kind of meaningless attractions instead of just having a golf course by itself. So they have basically just like trails down the middle of the fairways, and then gazebos, outdoor classrooms, and a soundscape. I don't know what a soundscape is, but that was listed. And so it just seems like kind of fluff instead of actually having a golf course that honors the history behind it, because the thing about this golf course is that it was owned by a historically black college, and it was actually the first black owned golf course in North Carolina and is registered as a historical site. So this course has a lot of significant history, given the fact that, you know, golf is a predominantly white sport, and in the 1950s this was an opportunity for black people to play the sport of golf. And so I think that that's kind of a big part about bringing diversity to the sport, and it probably changed a lot of people's lives. It's really a shame that the town doesn't recognize the significance of that history. So I'm actually thinking about reaching out to the town council and proposing that they do restore the golf course to its original state. If you want to support me in what I want to do with this, just reach out to the town council in Garner. I'm sure that they have a Twitter. I'm sure that each of the council members have some sort of social media that you'd be able to reach out to. Do it respectfully, obviously, out of love for the golf course, not out of hate towards them. I'm sure that it's just something that maybe they don't realize how much others appreciate. But I would definitely want to visit this place again, maybe be able to find a way to play it without losing a million golf balls. So if you enjoyed this content, I'd appreciate a subscription. I'm still a pretty small channel, but we're growing fast. You know, I said this in the last couple videos. I had 10 or 15 subscribers like 4 months ago, and we're already above 300. Like, we're getting pretty close to 1,000 already with the trajectory that we're going. I do appreciate y'all subscribing. So thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.
Was it Jersey?